Sunday. Good morning, good afternoon, people, wherever you are in the world. I hope you woke up today with a positive smile, thinking, yeah, it was a pretty good week for Manchester United, on the pitch and off the pitch, considering everything that's been going on. We had two games this week. Wednesday was a scintillating win against the Spurs at Old Trafford with 2-0, where we saw pretty much the best performance United has ever performed in the past 6-7 years, at least as far as I know. And then after that, we've been robbed by the toxic Manchester United press, news, ex-pundits, and Cristiano Ronaldo walking off the pitch. But it is what it is. You know, we are Manchester United. We always will generate the negativity. Why? Because negativity sells. But let's talk about the positive stuff. Let's talk about the overall rebuild. Let's talk about the hairdryer, that it's back. I believe that Sir Alex Ferguson has gone to his cupboard, dusted all that hairdryer, giving it to Erik ten Hag and say, here you go, son, use it. It worked for me. Meaning in halftime or at Carrington, just take it out, blow it as hard as you can, and you will see a different team. That is exactly what we are seeing, and I'm so excited about it. The only thing is, what surprises me, that ex-pundits, Roy Keane, love you to pieces. You can't see it, but fair enough. You can only reflect on yourself, your own treatment, that you got frozen out and got the hair treatment from the club and Alex Ferguson. So why defend the club? But then Gary Neville was sitting on BT Sports and also debating with Roy, fair play, to say that, you know what, your glory has passed. You're not part of the team. You wasn't part of the pre-season, so it's time to go. And I think Gary Neville is spot on. I can argue with my love for Roy Keane, the greatest captain ever played in the red shirt, arguably. But you know, they're getting paid by certain outlets to speak negativity and to be grumpy, including Graham Souness. But let's put that into bed. You know, we are Reds. We need to move on. We need to look ahead. But what we do here is to review the week that passed. And let me start by the game yesterday. Going to the Bridge was never an easy task. Why? Because if we look at the past fixtures over the past 5-6 years, it's always been a draw. And this time around was two different managers, two technically astute managers, but the crowd and the support is pretty much the same. I think that United pocketed, bossed Graham Potter and his team the first half, to a certain extent that Graham Potter had to change his formation 35 minutes into the games. That tells you, when did we ever boss a midfield of the late? That's been a long time. Do you get my point? So the midfield is, the donut hole is being plugged. You know, McFred is dead. Simple as that. We have Casemiro. Let's talk about Casemiro. Casemiro and his header and his cum face. I'm sorry for saying his cum face, but that tells me the passion, the pure passion from the Argentinian, the Brazilians that are playing in the squad. You can tell they are playing with passion. They're playing for the shirt, and the celebration afterwards, priceless. Priceless. That's why I call it cum face. Hope I don't get banned on YouTube for saying that, but you get the point, right? And the hairdryer. Let's talk about the hairdryer again. You know, I believe that Erik ten Hag is on the right path. I see he's a mini Sir Alex Ferguson in Erik ten Hag. He's applying this application that it's my rules, it's my way of the highway. You're not listening to me, I take you off. I don't give a shit. If you're whinging, I take you off. I don't give a shit. If you're not performing, I take you off. I don't give a shit. It's Erik ten Hag. That's what I love about this manager. You know, doesn't accept mediocre. Only wants the best. He's a winner, right? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. But, you know, yesterday's 1-1 is a good point. It's a turkey, not a chicken dinner. In a way, like, the team in general are performing and they're fighting for each other. The only negative that I could take away from yesterday's game was pretty much Jadon Sancho. Where is Jadon? I don't know. The question is this the Jadon that we bought from Dortmund, or is it the Jadon that suffering under his treatment under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the first year? Don't know. But we bought Jadon Sancho to play on the right wing. Apparently he's not really happy on the left wing. Looks pretty lethargic, looks scared, doesn't look like a man with confidence. So I would say that it's the right thing to moving forward, to take Jaden off the fire line, put him on the bench, get him to work on his confidence, and give Elanga a chance, or Garnacho for instance. Just give the hungry youth a chance, you know. That's about it. Front line, of course, we see that Marcus Rashford is not the solution. He's not a forward. Marcus Rashford is deeply missed on the left wing. 100%. But having the positive note that Martial is looking to get back. I hope to see Martial coming back to the Sheriff game Thursday in Europa League, but also Donny van de Beek, meaning that we will have squad depth. On the sad note, it was very, very sad to see Royce Varane go down. Now the reports coming out right now that it's not as serious as we think. In terms of Rafael Varane, it's kind of a little bit of relief that it's just come out today that he will only miss out 6 weeks due to a hamstring injury. That is quite a relief, but the World Cup will be in danger for Rafael Varane. Godspeed, Rafa, and hope you nurse yourself well. But still, Rafael Varane has been together with Martinez, or do I say Aston Martin and Ferrari Rolls-Royce, Varane has formed the best centre-back partnership in the Premier League, or even in the Premier League, or even in Europe at the moment. Martinez the Butcher, my God, he is our future captain. There's no doubt about it. He is a leader. You can tell he's not having it. Mason Mount was trying to go at it. Nah, Martinez is not having it. People are trying to call me. But anyway, that's my take on it. I feel very, very positive about this team. The only thing that I was concerned about when I came up with my pre-lineup was that I had initially Fred, and the reasoning why change a winning team from Spurs. I was a little bit dubious to think that he might change to Eriksen. Eriksen did a great job first half, but you could see that he huffed and puffed. He's not really back to form after his flu-like virus. So in general, the substitutions was great. The comeback kings are there. The Fergie time lives and passed on. First of all, the hairdryer has been passed on to Eric. Now he's also the Fergie time, so let's call it the Ten Hag time as well now moving forward. In all general, fans, we are very, very, very positive. The mood around Twitter, social media, everyone is backing the manager. And this is what we need to do. We need to back the team for fuck's sake. We need to back the manager for fuck's sake. We cannot stand against the negative pundits and press who's getting paid to spew shit on our club. That's it, people. I mean, that's all we have to say. Let's stay positive. We are on a trajectory. We are coming back. It's a rebuild. It's going to take time, but we are trying. But we are seeing the fruits of Erik ten Hag's labor and his cultural shift. A paradigm shift is happening. Moving ahead, from now on to the World Cup, I can see Erik ten Hag wants to pick up as many points as possible. The positive thing is that we played all the top 6. As of now, we have the very tough fixtures, but we also have very tough run of games until Christmas. Or not Christmas, but until the World Cup. Literally playing 2-3 games a week, including Europa League then. So rotation is key. Mental freshness, what Erik ten Hag spoken about, is also key. Not having the mental fatigue. So I do expect Erik ten Hag to do a little bit more rotation, but at the same time I can see his competitiveness that doesn't want to drop points. We have gained 10 points out of all these top 6 fixtures, which is pretty damn good results according to me. So let's see what's going to happen. I always say that is the lesser teams on the paper that I'm scared about than the top 6. We have West Ham coming up, and we have Europa League. So stay beautiful, people. Stay positive, and don't let the bed bugs bite, or don't let the pundits and the ex-players and the negative press bite either. Fight back. It is glory, glory, Manchester United. Please subscribe and like. Drop a comment on my. Let me know what you think. But for now, let's enjoy the week ahead. Thank you. Sign up.
Anyway, cunts, adios, I'm out of here.